I'm not poking a bear. I'm saying that he's a stone. And I've spoken to 2 men he's lived in sales with, who you had with. Curtis! No, I'm not saying allegedly. You're and you know it.
50 Cent. Who is he really? Jaguar Wright never holds back. From R. Kelly to Diddy to Jay-Z, her record of exposing the truth speaks for itself. But this time, she's dropped something no one expected. A shocking revelation about one of the biggest names in entertainment, 50 Cent.
I know your type, Curtis. You gonna fall for one of my niggas real soon. See if you figure out which one.
For those unfamiliar with Jaguar Wright, she's no stranger to controversy. Once part of the neo-soul movement that produced icons like Jill Scott and The Roots, she's now better known for exposing what she calls Hollywood's dark truths. So when she mentioned Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, people paid attention. According to her, his tough, womanizing gangster persona is just an act, claiming he's not even straight. If Jaguar's claims are true, this could completely change how the world sees 50 Cent and the image he's crafted over the years.
Saying allegedly, you're and you know it.
I'm gonna do my Pierce Morgan and say he's not here to defend himself, so
no,
we're
and neither is his.
This latest outburst began when Jaguar explained why she walked away from the industry, claiming powerful figures from billionaires to top executives were secretly pulling strings to silence genuine talent.
They couldn't compete with me, and then they couldn't compete with my passion for the truth. The thing that hurts me is I have so many producers that have amazing records that they have been not allowed to release because someone paid for them not to be released. Which is why I walked away the way that I did, because I just wanted them to have a real shot without, you know, when you have a billionaire ex-boyfriend.
That's when things took a shocking turn. Jaguar began opening up about how people have labeled her as crazy or violent, but according to her, it's all part of a bigger plan to destroy her credibility. She claimed that certain people are deliberately trying to trap her in false cases because they fear what might happen if she exposes the full truth. And one of the biggest bombs she's threatening to drop involves 50 Cent. Jaguar alleges that despite his public anti-gay stance, 50 is actually hiding his true identity. What's more surprising is that she's not the only one making this claim. Even Rick Ross accused 50 of not being straight over 15 years ago.
Questions that I'm dying to know. Why do you call 50 curly?
He's not straight. He's a fag. He's gay. You know it. I know it.
It seems the song Many Men might hold an entirely new meaning when seen in this light. What's even more intriguing is that while Jaguar's claims initially sounded outrageous, a bit of digging revealed something surprising. Several people had already accused 50 Cent of being gay long before she did. It's just that most people never connected the dots or paid attention. For instance, a rapper known as Smart once claimed that 50 Cent and Gunn were involved in secret gay rituals.
He said, because I don't want to label playing with my life.
Mm-hmm. That's
facts.
That's real.
That means playing with, okay, because I'm gonna expose. That means playing with your butt. You know what I mean? No, listen, because, no, I'll be honest, look, just saying in general, because I feel like a lot of people, like, I had like 2 record deals, right? Mm-hmm. And
they wanted your butt?
Yeah.
wait, hold on. You was with G-Unit.
Look, he ain't smoked nothing, bro. He dead ass.
Hold on. You ain't blink.
Jesus, okay. You sit back.
Like, yo, who with G-Unit wanted your butt, bro?
Listen, hold on, look.
What's his name? What's his name?
So because it's not even funny. I'm keeping it real, right? It's not even funny now.
Now, while Smart's interviewers may have laughed at the sheer absurdity of his confession, things start to look far less humorous and much more serious when you realize that even Spider Locke claimed 6 years ago that 50 Cent was into men.
He was on television. There was a Caucasian homosexual man who was interviewing him along with his co-host. He informed him that last time Vivica Fox was present on their show, she indicated that she thought 50 Cent was a homosexual himself. It called 50 Cent to say, oh no, because I let her have oral in my anal hole. She thinks I'm gay, which nobody asked him about those activities at all. They were just saying, hey, the lady alluded to the fact that she thinks there might be some things going on. And his explanation was, I love the way she orally has in my ass. So I'm not gonna, he told the gay guy, I promise I'll never do it again.
I said, oh no, because I let her lick my thinks I'm gay.
Hey, whatever makes you happy, 50. Our job isn't to judge, it's to dig deeper and see if there's any truth behind Jaguar's bold claims. And while doing that, we came across none other than Vivica A. Fox. Yes, the same Vivica who once dated 50 Cent. During a TV interview, she actually hinted that Mr. Curtis Jackson might not be as straight as he's always claimed to be.
What were your thoughts when 50 Cent blamed the second season ratings dip on gay stuff?
First of all, you know, the pot calling the kettle black is all I'm saying.
Ooh. The pot calling the kettle black. Huh.
Whoa. That was some tea. That was shade. That was major shade.
Pot calling the kettle black. So, I mean, you're not insinuating that
he's
50
gay?
Cent is...
Oh my Lord, please. What? Girl, we gotta talk after this episode is over.
Wait, Vivica A. Fox, what are you insinuating?
Well, I mean,
Exactly. That's someone who actually dated 50 Cent openly suggesting he's gay. And let's not forget, 50 himself has long been known for mocking others, especially Diddy, constantly calling him gay and fruity.
Now, Fifth, when you continuously call Puff gay, does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said,
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January.
Oh, that's why he says things. He doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said something fabulous and he goes, yo, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. What is he talking about? That's the kind of stuff that when people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable. Like, he said something to me one time, a long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding. He told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out of take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
But do you remember what Diddy said about that whole situation? You probably don't. It slipped under the radar for most people. But interestingly, Diddy once claimed that 50 Cent actually had a secret crush on him.
And he said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping.
Yeah. I thought he needed some clothes. What? I'm a nice guy.
Yo, why do you and Fifth just...
Hey, yo.
Why y'all not...
Hey, yo, I don't have no beef with
I don't know why.
With Fifth. He loves me. He loves me.
Do y'all really
can't
have
see
a
it?
beef?
I mean, y'all can't see it.
No, we can't see it.
Y'all can't see that he loves me?
But see...
You really, hold on, you really think that's hate? When you really break it down, you've been out here a long time. You know he loves me.
I don't think he like it.
You know he loves me.
I don't think he like it.
Okay.
But why?
Many people brushed that off as a joke back then. But now some are starting to wonder if Diddy was actually hinting at something deeper about 50 Cent. And what comes next might just be the most shocking piece of circumstantial evidence, yet suggesting there could have been something between them. You see, Gene Deal has repeatedly claimed that Diddy was known for having encounters with male rappers. In one particular interview, he talked about Diddy meeting a major rapper at a hotel and even buying certain toys that the rapper apparently enjoyed using during their private time. When you connect that with 50's own past comments about liking certain things in the bedroom, it suddenly starts to seem very possible that Gene may have been referring to 50 Cent all along.
The story starts when I'm with Puff and he's in exotic bookstores and he's doing shopping. Right, he's shopping, getting his stuff and everything like that. So, you know, this is the first time I was ever in an exotic bookstore with Puff. So, you know, I'm giving him his space. He's taking things off the shelves and stuff like that because they gave him a brown paper bag. When they gave him a brown paper bag, he was just putting stuff in there. So I said, damn, you know, he got to go put it on the counter and, you know, show everybody what he's getting. So as he's going, I'm just looking at the places where he picking stuff from. So there's one part he picked up some things from up here on my left side. And then he picked like quite a few of them down. I'm like, okay. He put them in the bag. So when I went by there and I looked up there and it said butt plugs. And I was like, hey, yo.
Hey, did you see any celebrities Puffy did any of that stuff with, the swinger stuff with?
Yeah, I did.
Tell me about that.
I think I told you about that. One time, him and somebody, him, Sarah, and this young girl flew from Atlanta. And they, and flying from Atlanta, we had this artist with us, right? And we were staying in the presidential suite at the hotel. And this particular artist and Puff, they told me, don't let nobody come in the room. So I said, all right, cool. So I propped my chair by the room door while they went in. So this artist's cousin knocked on the door. So I went to him and I let him in because I knew him, I see his face and everything. I've seen his face several times before. He said, yo, I gotta speak to my cousin. And I said to him, I said, well, they busy right now, man, and they told me don't let nobody come in the room. He said, yo, I'm going in the room to get my cousin out. And I said, bruh, you ain't going in the room to get your cousin out. They told me nobody could go in the room. So he said, I don't care who you are, what you doing like that. I'm going to get my cousin. He went to go and try to open the room. I grabbed his ass, joked him up, and slammed him on the piano. And the next thing you know, Puff and this artist run out the room naked. And so then I said, I see the artist trying to grab a towel. Puff didn't give it. And the artist like, yo, what's wrong? What's going on? What's going on? He like, yo, Gene, that's my cousin. And I was like, yo, my man, he was trying to get in the room and y'all told me don't let nobody else come in, let nobody come in this room.
It really makes you wonder, does 50 Cent hate on gay people because he's afraid of being labeled as one himself? Or is he more worried about the backlash that could come if he ever came out publicly? Either way, Jaguar's allegations seem to gain more weight the further you dig into the past. And of course, 50 isn't going to be happy about someone exposing him like this, which, according to Jaguar, is exactly why he's trying to silence her now.
50 is the penguin on a diet.
Oh,
Curtis?
Okay. So, right, so you can find him in the club.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. So let me ask you, when Pierce...
Hopefully not at Coco Pele.
Damn.
I got somebody looking for you there. I know you're tight, Curtis. You gonna fall for one of my real soon. See if you figure out which one.
Oh my God. So
I had somebody watching your ass the second you came down to the clerk's office. Now you might have been able to pay everybody down there to get on Facebook and lie about me and say that I was arrested for kidnapping and elderly abuse. Y'all remember when I got arrested and brought here to Dallas after I got extradited? What was it, for kidnapping and elderly abuse?
She's even claiming that she knows about 50 Cent's relationship with Soulja Boy and says she's personally aware of 2 other men he's been involved with. That's wild. Jaguar also hinted that with Diddy now behind bars, Jay-Z is trying to show he's still the one calling the shots. And 50 Cent wants to step up as his new right-hand man. It seems 50 is willing to do whatever it takes to stay on top.
Because the only reason he's kissing up to Jay-Z right now, trying to manipulate the circumstances of what's supposed to happen at the Super Bowl. See, Diddy's in jail. Jay-Z's used to having a wingman. You think it's gonna be you? Now everybody knows in the backdrop, Sean Carter, that you promised the South that the next time the Super Bowl came through, it would be a Louisiana affair. And then when Diddy goes and gets into trouble and you need to convince the white people you're still in control, you bring Kendrick Lamar, who we already know you don't like for the way he embarrassed you on Don't Kill My Vibe, the remix. But we also know you got ties in TDE, Sean Carter, and you got a switch on top. I know that. I know that for a fact. Just like why you keep having artists that want to jump off of high places.
At this point, it became clear that Jaguar wasn't just targeting individuals. She was exposing what she believes is the entire system behind the industry. According to her, these patterns aren't random at all. They form part of a cycle where powerful figures always stay protected, while truly independent artists either disappear, break down, or get replaced. Then, turning her focus back to 50 Cent, she accused him of recruiting people to stir up trouble at the upcoming Super Bowl in New Orleans. And she ended with a chilling warning: that will stop.
I tell you one thing, Curtis Jackson, you are a setup king, and I promise you this, any little that you're enlisting to go down to New Orleans and start trouble during the Super Bowl, that will stop. That will stop. I'm sick and tired of you. And the truth is, they only like you for your money.
Now, this whole situation has opened up a huge can of worms, prompting people to revisit Jaguar's past claims about 50 Cent over the years. And according to her, this man is nothing short of a menace. In one of her statements, she explained how 50 allegedly hires private investigators to dig up dirt on anyone he sees as a threat.
Your take on 50 Cent had recently just went to Shreveport and he put on this whole extravaganza.
I hate that.
Yeah, Hurricane Chris has come to the blogs and said, how could you come here to our place and not put on those Shreveport legends, and you could spend $500,000 on security to keep the hood out, or to keep the hood from going?
Cause he don't give none of them about none of them boys.
Ooh.
He don't give a about Louisiana. Cause I tell you one thing, the second that Curtis got down there, right before me and my son were separated from each other, we went home for a visit. And the fishing hole that we went to, where fish are normally jumping, all of a sudden died. There was nothing out there. You could smell the poison in the water, which of course would irrigation, which of course would bring storms around. You know, you gotta like multimillionaires when they start creating tragedies to pretend to be heroes for. Why did Curtis Jackson lie to everybody? Why doesn't Curtis Jackson tell people that he has a house in Carrollton, and he's had a house in Carrollton for over 7 years? That he comes down here, getting a lay of the land, hiring private investigators to follow people around. Why didn't he tell anybody that Millennium Studios, which is now G-Unit Studios, was already there? Why is he pretending like he built it from the ground up? He didn't, he bought it. I know Millennium, I used to go there all the time.
Yeah, it did exist.
Yeah, I know. So why did he lie to everybody? Why did he tell everybody his studio was gonna be in Texas? Why did he keep it so quiet?
It seems 50 Cent is deeply involved in the art of deception. According to Jaguar, he's even connected to Diddy's infamous freak-off tape business. And honestly, that tracks, because 50 allegedly uses blackmail as a tool to climb higher in the industry, just like Diddy. These allegations from Jaguar are nothing short of explosive.
How about we say it like this? Since people like putting me in lawsuits fraudulently and everyone wants to sue me, let's be a little careful with that. I'm gonna tell you who I think should be in it. Sean Carter, Curtis Periwinkle Jackson. I'm about sick of him. Did you see that crap that he put up last night?
What did he put up?
Finger in the Jigga Man for helping Diddy boom boom Kid Cudi's car. Interesting, isn't it? Funny thing is he's always saying little slick stuff. And don't nobody ever figure he needs to be subpoenaed for any of it. If we go back and we think about things that he said before Cassie filed the lawsuit, right before Cassie filed the lawsuit, he was talking about how Diddy used to send videos of Cassie getting partied on, getting freaked off on. And he said he called me and he said, hey, have you seen this? I thought this was your girl. I thought you loved her. Oh yeah, she loves it. She loves it. Whoop-de-whoop-de-woo, yada, yada, yada. That was evidence of a freak-off that he had footage of. Why was that not subpoenaed? And if he knows so much, why isn't he a material witness? Like all of this, ooh, I'm gonna sit on Instagram and I'm gonna just shoot a shot and I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna sit back and watch. And yet, please, this is serious. People have been hurt. People have been destroyed. Now you just want to be the lineup king, Curtis, huh? How about we line you up everything you did with Soulja Boy?
Interestingly, Jaguar had a pretty convincing explanation for why 50 Cent has always been so loud about dragging Diddy, yet suddenly went completely silent when the feds finally started cracking down and took the case to court.
You better do right by Shreveport, or I'm gonna let everybody know that Diddy doo-wop bop ain't the only taste you got.
So, just to switch gears.
And faggot, Curtis. I'm sick and tired of him. I'd have more respect for him if he came out the closet.
It seems like...
Because he's a lot more Bogart than Brooklyn.
It seems like 50 Cent is trying to take down Diddy.
No, he's trying to move Diddy and Jay-Z out the way so he can run it. And the truth is, I ain't mad at him. I just don't trust him. Because the truth is, he would just be another kind of monster in another kind of way. He don't want things to change. He just want to be the one that's running it. See? Easiest thing to do is to take your enemy's feet and hold them to the fire for things you know that they won't admit. Which is why when that C&D came out, he took all of that Diddy shit down. Because of his tape. Say. I just wish, listen to me, make you no mistake about it. 50 is pure hip hop, pure MC. And just like Mike Tyson. Does every time Mike Tyson stuck his in his ass makes him any less the killer that he is in the ring? See, and I think that's the problem that people don't understand when it comes to this hypersexuality in hip hop and masculinity. A lot of people don't realize a lot of the archetypes and everything that they built on are built around Roman soldiers, Greek soldiers, who butt breaking as a way to trauma bond with each other so that they would kill for each other on the field.
So, what do you think? Is Jaguar really onto something here, or is this all just wild speculation? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because this story is far from over.